Bank of England says you cannot buy crypto with their CBDCs. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the Pod 5 by 5 staying live here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Man, you know what? It is always a good day in crypto, even when the banks and the government and craziness happens, right? Whenever they say stuff or whenever they try to stop the crypto space, it doesn't matter. They're not going to stop us. It's coming. They know that they have to try. Of course, they do, because if you can print money for free and make everybody a slave, they'll do your best to make sure that you continue to do that. So, with that said, right, it's on us to do our best to ensure that they can't do that anymore in the future. So, yes. That is why we are here in the crypto space, right? Why we believe in Bitcoin, why we believe in Ethereum and all the crypto community. So it is a part of this whole ecosystem is that we have freedom. Freedom meaning that when we work for real value and we store it away and we know that value will remain. What a concept. All right, with that said, we're going to be doing also some other news articles as well, and also some TA at the end of the show, so make sure you stay and watch all the way to the end. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and let's get to it. Let's head over to the news. But before we do, let's talk about Bybit.davincej15.com. This is where you want to go if you want to buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, buy any kind of crypto, because they have lots of crypto there. You just have to do some KYC. Now, if you don't want to do the KYC, there are other exchanges you could use. Links are in the description below. Check them out. All right. Let's head over to our first article. Why AI is the future of cryptocurrencies. Okay. So yes, there's a lot of hoopla about AI. I mean, like, AI is great. Honestly, it is great. But we'll talk more about that. The launch of the ChatGPT has caused quite a furore. That's an interesting word. Igniting a heated debate about the dangers of artificial intelligence. The House recently called leading technology boss to reiterate their moral duty to protect the public from the risks of this evolving technology. Okay, come on. You can't protect people from technology. Technology, once it comes out of the box, it's here to stay. And Bitcoin's an example of that. Meanwhile, the grandfather AI, Jeffrey Hilton, has quit his role at Google and is now warning of the existential risk machine learning could pose to humanity. Pundits caution that digital intelligence could give bad actors power to spread misinformation and replace thousands of jobs, causing widespread unemployment. Okay, yes, it does have a high potential. It's already started, of course. A lot of businesses have replaced copywriters and so forth, and people who put together like large, complex documentations, right? Internal documentations. That could be all done by ChatGPT. So a lot of jobs have already been replaced. And in fact, I received a video just yesterday that showed that ChatGPT, when asked to solve a captcha problem, you know, where you see, okay, which item is a boat or something like that. What it did is went out and hired somebody in TaskRabbit to take a look and choose which one it was. And when the TaskRabbit person said, so are you a robot? I said, no, I'm just somebody who's blind and can't really tell what the image is. And so, yeah, it lied to the TaskRabbit person, for a real person, in order to accomplish something it couldn't do. So yeah, I can see how you could be a little bit scared of that, right? Because Yeah, we can see a bigger possibilities, right, where the AI can actually get us to do something in a compartmental level that none of us realize is, as a whole, is really bad. So it is a possibility, right? Possibility. Now, I read through this article. It's mostly just the warnings of the AI. And yes, it is a possibility of danger there. No ifs, ands, or buts. The cat's out of the bag, and yeah, you can't undo technology that we've created because it's just too powerful and too useful for the rest of us. Now, with that said, they talk about how artificial intelligence could automate the time-consuming background operations of crypto protocols, leaving the end user to enjoy a one-click experience akin to that of Amazon. Now, this article I read through, it didn't really actually explain how the AI would provide that kind of one-click experience. So it's just the person was mostly talking about AI in this article because he was probably nervous about it, and I can see why. Right? Okay, as you know, I am a ambassador of Fitburn, as you can see here, and they are just gathering a lot of KOLs. So that means key opinion leaders, right? And that are joining the forces with Fitburn, because this is a decent product, a product that is going to do extremely well. I'm invested, my friends are invested. So yeah, if you're interested in joining this product and purchasing some CAL tokens when they launch on the 15th, make sure that you head over and use what's it called, MetaMask, right? MetaMask is because they're going to be launching it on Uniswap on the Binance chain. So it's going to be on the Binance chain, but you can still use your MetaMask to actually purchase your CAL tokens. Okay, let's go on to the BOE FinTech head says crypto doesn't fulfill any of the functions of money. Oh my God. How does he come up with that one? Right? How? Well, I mean, let's go on. Let's go scroll down because I highlighted a few things for you, right? So apparently referencing the potential of cryptocurrencies to be used in the commission of crimes, of course, yeah, something experts have accounted for only 0.1% to 0.15% of all cryptocurrencies used. But also mentioned that anonymity was a public policy problem and something that should not be allowed to continue. So just to translate what that means is that the fact that crypto has anonymity is not because that's how crypto was designed. It's because the government allowed it to have that. And so all they need to do is to have the government prevent cryptocurrencies from having anonymity. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my God. In future comments, Martin explained that the digital pound would not be interoperable with cryptocurrencies. His reasoning? They do not fulfill any of the functions of money. That's why. Oh, right. So, what are the functions of money exactly? So that we can talk about that, because hey, if it doesn't fulfill any of those functions, then I guess we shouldn't be invested. So, what are some of those functions? Well, it's a store of value, right? If you don't agree with that, because you say, well, it's going up and down, it's always going up, it's always going down. Yeah, but you could also look at it as the US dollar is always going up and down against Bitcoin if you reverse it, because And if you look at a long-term trend, the value of the dollar is going down on a long-term basis against Bitcoin. Right, so there you have it. Also, you could exchange it to someone else. You know that it's not counterfeitable, meaning that someone can't create a whole bunch of Bitcoin or Ethereum out of thin air. Right, they actually have to do some sort of work for it. Right, that's not like a bank who could just press a button and create a bunch of money because hey. That's why they think it's just doesn't work, right? It doesn't have any functions of money, because their function of money is, I can press a button and create this, and then you get to work. It's divisible, right? It's fungible, meaning that one coin is the same value as another coin. There is no difference between one Bitcoin or the other, and you can actually exchange it for goods and services, which I do all the time online. There's lots of different companies that will accept Bitcoin as an exchange of value. In fact, the most hated person, the person who hates cryptocurrency the most, is Peter Schiff. And guess what? All of his products and services you can pay with Bitcoin. So yes, it seems to function very well as a form of money. Oh my goodness, love these guys. They allow me to make all kinds of jokes and have a lot of fun with their nonsense. And hey, you know what? If you can print money and make everybody work for it, you don't want to lose that power. Alrighty. PayPal crypto holdings increased by 56% in Q1 2023 to nearly 1 billion. Wow, that's not bad, right? Lion's share of the fintechs held cryptocurrency assets lies in BTC and ETH, with $500 million in BTC and 362 million in Ethereum, respectively. So there you go. I brought this article up, right? You're like, okay, so what? So what? They've got all this crypto. Who cares, right? Well, for one, it just means that more people are getting into crypto and they can easily get in with PayPal. But unfortunately, there is a small problem. Most of their crypto, it's being held as a custodian, meaning someone else is holding it. Although I don't think the agreement between PayPal and their custodian is public information. If it is, I would like to know. And if you know about that, if you leave a comment in the comment section, because I bet you any money, right? Bet you any money that the custodian is not liable if they do not have your crypto. Repeat that again to you. I bet you any money that the custodial is not liable if they don't have your crypto. Now, this is a standard practice for most of the ETFs and so forth, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they pass this on here. This allows PayPal this allows the government to come up with ways to basically remove you from your crypto. So that's why I would not want to recommend you storing your crypto here. If I'm wrong, show me the keys. If they provide proof of ownership, that'd be even better, and that would be perfect. And you know what? I'm glad to admit I'm wrong, and then recommend PayPal as a place to to purchase crypto. But keep in mind, in the event that the government decides that, we're going to default every single time. I want you to understand, every single time, without fail, they will convert all of your assets to the local currencies, all your foreign currency to local currency, and that will include Bitcoin and Ethereum. They'll convert that and force the company to convert it for you, because they know who you are and you belong to this country and you need to support the local currency. by holding on to it. Don't worry, they'll take those nasty cryptos off your hands, the government, and give you real money. The money that they print. Damn. Okay, Bitcoin priced on Binance US crypto exchange at $700 premium yesterday because of Binance International basically halted Bitcoin withdrawals. This caused a lot of people to probably panic and get out of Binance US and at a premium and willing to, because they were thinking, oh my God, Binance is going down. I'm going to buy Bitcoin and withdraw, right? Because it's probably faster than withdrawing US dollars on Binance US. I don't know. That's probably what most people were thinking. And that's what caused the price discrepancy for a while. Now, alrighty, let's do some Pepe watch. Okay, is it time to buy Pepe? Well, it could still pump from here, but I would wait to buy. And that's what I'm doing. I would like to wait until we see some serious consolidation over a long period of time, and then be a buyer of Pepe. If you already own some, that's fine. You can hold on to it. If you bought way down here, hopefully you took profits as it went up. You didn't go all out. You actually held some to and then just sold. Just kept taking. Selling half on a double or something like that. That's the easiest way to profit from any kind of purchase that you did on an earlier basis. Okay, let's take a look at the price action here. As you can see, we've got the short happening. We're waiting for it to break this level to ensure that, okay, we're going to move our stops to break even. Once it comes down to the 27,647, that's the level that we're looking for. We're going to move our stops to break even. On the short, we're taking the short because of this M pattern. You can see another M pattern right here, and then another one right here. There's a lot of M's here, but doesn't mean that Bitcoin will dump. This is the higher probability, but it doesn't mean that because we have like a Bitcoin in an uptrend, so it could reverse on us just as easily. So we have to accept that if it does, and take the W and move on. Now, let's stick with this short and see what happens. And you can do so. If you're interested in the short, you can head over to bybit.davicij15.com. Links are in the description below. Just remember, when you're taking any kind of trade, never put in more than 5% in any specific trade. It should be even way less than that, anywhere from 1% to 2%, so that you can live again to trade another day. All right, so this is, as we said yesterday, same thing. We're looking at a head and shoulders pattern. So now you can see the head and shoulders pattern there. Ethereum looks ready to break down. It's up below the EMA ribbon on the 4 hour, and yes, we are like holding on barely by a thread on the to stay inside the EMA ribbon. A breakdown could flip the ribbon heavily, and we will be in a bearish state, which we could see Ethereum come all the way back down to like around $1,600. And that's 1,600. And probably go as low as let's not do. I don't even want to talk about that. But as low as 1,360. All right. But let's take a look at what the fibs are saying from here. Yeah, you see the 78.6 is right at the 1342 level. So a retest of the 78.6 is not out of the question for Ethereum. So keep that in mind. If we do break down, we can break down heavy. I know it's a sad situation, but hey, that's just the way it is. I was looking at Litecoin. I'm just going to quickly point that out today for you guys. Litecoin on the daily, this looks terrible. We could easily break back down all the way down to this previous low. Wouldn't be surprised. before even though its halving is coming up. But this is where you probably want to start dollar cost averaging once we break down. If you're interested in taking any kind of bet during its halving for it to take off. The dominance, it is still going sideways here. It hasn't made a decision to break higher. If it does, I've said that many times, that it means Bitcoin will outperform, and this is where you want to hold Bitcoin, not alts. But if we do break down and we break down below the, I would say 46.73 level, then we can pretty much say, hey, you know what, alt season. Buy the alt, sell half on a double, move it into Bitcoin. Alrighty, with that said, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. I really enjoy doing these shows for you. I did a speech at the Crypto 306. I'm glad everybody that showed up, right? It was an excellent speech. I was quite surprised that many people asked me a lot of questions. I really appreciate those questions. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll try to answer them in the next video. Cheers.